Introduction to Old Town and its majestic city walls. Old Town is a place where history comes alive, a beautifully preserved medieval enclave surrounded by towering stone walls. These walls, standing as silent sentinels, have protected the town for centuries, witnessing its growth, struggles, and triumphs. The charm of Old Town lies in its blend of medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque architecture, offering visitors a unique journey through time. A day exploring Dubrovnik's Old Town and city walls, a journey through time. The sun was just beginning to rise as I approached the imposing gates of Dubrovnik's Old Town. The morning light cast a golden glow over the ancient stone walls, and the Adriatic Sea sparkled in the distance. I could already tell this was going to be a day filled with wonder, history, and breathtaking views. Entering the Old Town, a step back in time. I passed through the Pile Gate, one of the main entrances to the Old Town, and was immediately transported to another era. The cobblestone streets, polished smooth by centuries of footsteps, led me into a labyrinth of narrow alleys, charming squares, and Baroque buildings. The air was filled with the scent of fresh bread from nearby bakeries and the sound of church bells echoing through the streets. My first stop was Onofrio's Fountain, a 15th-century masterpiece that once served as the endpoint of Dubrovnik's aqueduct system. I filled my water bottle from the fountain, just as travelers have done for centuries, and marveled at the intricate carvings that adorned its dome. From there, I wandered down the Srđ, the Old Town's main street. Lined with shops, cafes, and historic buildings, the Srđ was bustling with life. I stopped at a small cafe to sip on a cup of strong Croatian coffee while watching the city come alive, exploring the Old Town's treasures. Next, I visited the Rector's Palace, a stunning Gothic Renaissance building that once served as the seat of Dubrovnik's government. The palace's elegant arches and ornate details were a testament to the city's former wealth and power. Inside, I explored the museum, which showcased artifacts from Dubrovnik's golden age, including portraits of past rectors and ancient documents. A short walk away was the Sponza Palace, another architectural gem. Its beautiful courtyard and intricate stone carvings were a photographer's dream. The palace now houses the city's archives and a moving memorial to the defenders of Dubrovnik during the Croatian War of Independence. I then made my way to the Dubrovnik Cathedral, a Baroque masterpiece that dominates the skyline. Inside, I admired the stunning altarpiece by Titian and the treasury, which held relics and gold artifacts. The peaceful atmosphere was a welcome respite from the bustling streets outside. Ascending the city walls, a walk through history. After a quick lunch of fresh seafood at a local Konoba tavern, it was time for the highlight of my day, walking the Dubrovnik city walls. I entered the walls near the Pile Gate and began my ascent. The walls, which stretched nearly 2 kilometers around the Old Town, offered unparalleled views of the city and the sea. As I walked along the ramparts, I was struck by the sheer scale and ingenuity of the fortifications. The walls, some of which date back to the 13th century, were built to protect Dubrovnik from invaders. From my vantage point, I could see the red-tiled roofs of the Old Town, the shimmering Adriatic, and the nearby island of Rector. I paused at the Mensita Tower, the highest point of the walls, and took in the panoramic views. The tower's imposing structure was a reminder of Dubrovnik's strategic importance throughout history. From there, I continued along the walls, passing by forts, cannons, and hidden corners that seemed straight out of a fairy tale. A sunset to remember. As the sun began to set, I descended from the walls and made my way to Buza Bar, a hidden gem perched on the cliffs outside the city walls. I ordered a glass of local wine and watched as the sky turned shades of pink and orange, reflecting off the calm waters of the Adriatic. It was the perfect end to an unforgettable day. Reflections on Dubrovnik. As I walked back to my hotel, I couldn't help but feel a deep sense of awe. Dubrovnik's Old Town and city walls were more than just a tourist attraction. They were a living testament to the city's resilience, beauty, and rich history. From the grandeur of its palaces to the simplicity of its cobblestone streets, Dubrovnik had captured my heart. If you ever find yourself in Croatia, don't miss the chance to explore this magical city. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or simply seeking a place to unwind, Dubrovnik offers an experience like no other. Pro tips for your visit. Start early to avoid crowds, especially when walking the city walls. Wear comfortable shoes. The cobblestone streets and steep steps can be challenging. Bring plenty of water and sunscreen, as the walls offer little shade. Don't rush. Take your time to soak in the history and beauty of every corner.